The pen in my hand tapped against the page like a second heartbeat, faster and faster, until I realized it wasn't keeping time, it was chasing it. My planner was crowded with deadlines, the ink smudging where my fingers pressed too hard, as if I could write my way out of being late for everything. It happened again. It was late at the office, the city lights blinking outside the tall windows like restless eyes. My laptop screen glowed against the dark room, the cursor blinking in the empty email draft like it was waiting to expose me, a tiny, rhythmic flicker. I stared at it as if it was taunting me. What could you possibly write that will prove you belong here? Behind me, empty boardroom chairs stretched like an audience waiting to judge. Each one seemed to hold a shadow of someone who could question me, challenge me, dismiss me. My shoulders slumped, hands gripping the edge of the desk, as though holding on to something solid could keep me from sliding off into doubt. And the thought came, sharp and familiar. I don't belong here. I'm young. I'm unproven. They'll see through me. That thought has a way of tightening everything. My breath, my throat, my chest. Even the silence of the office felt heavy, like it was holding its breath too. I almost stood up and walked out before the meeting. The next morning even happened. The truth is, I felt like a fraud this week. A fraud in heels and a blazer, pretending I had every right to be in rooms that still sometimes feel built for someone else. I know I'm not alone in this. Imposter syndrome has a way of creeping into anyone who carries ambition in spaces where they feel outnumbered or overlooked. For me, it comes with the weight of being a young woman in an industry that still tilts toward men, seniority, and bravado. I grew up believing belonging had to be granted, that if I worked hard enough, was polite enough, polished enough, someone would hand me permission to stay. But belonging doesn't come as an invitation. It comes from the work already done, the steps already taken, the seat already pulled out beneath you. Do you ever feel like you're waiting to be found out? Like you're one question away from exposure? Do you feel yourself rehearsing answers, even when you know them by heart? Do you brace for the moment someone will say, "Excuse me, you shouldn't be here"? I've asked myself those questions more times than I can count, and every time I realize I've been measuring my worth against shadows, against the echo of imagined critics sitting in those empty chairs. There's something I wish I'd heard earlier in my career. Belonging isn't granted. It's proven by the steps you've already taken. When I look back, the evidence is there. The late nights, the phone calls, the deals closed, the moments where I didn't feel ready but still showed up. My work has already spoken for me louder than doubt ever could. Even that blinking cursor, once a symbol of pressure, can soften in meaning. It can be a reminder that hesitation doesn't erase worth, that the space waiting to be filled is mine to shape. Let's pause for a breath here together. Inhale slowly, exhale fully. Feel your feet press into the ground beneath you. Proof you are already standing where you belong. Right now, I can still feel the tension echoing in my body, the way my shoulders curl forward, the way my jaw clenches without asking permission. If you'd like, try this with me. Settle into your seat, or if you're standing, let your feet press firmly into the floor. Notice where your body meets support. Notice if your hands are restless, if your throat feels tight, if your breath is shallow. You don't need to change anything yet. Just notice the truth of where you are. We'll move through 2 practices together tonight. Practice 1, breath work, 4 to 2 to 6 breathing. This one comes directly from the compass I've been carrying this week. It steadies the racing. It reminds me I can slow down what feels unstoppable. Inhale for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Do this gently. No need to force. Just allow the breath to stretch out a little longer on the exhale, as if each out-breath is proof you don't have to hold it all inside. Let's repeat it 3 times together. Inhale, steady. Hold, soft. Exhale, longer, letting go. As you do this, imagine those empty boardroom chairs fading into the background. No longer a jury, just furniture. Imagine the cursor on the screen blinking, not as a taunt, but as a pulse, steady, alive, waiting for your words. Your breath is proof you are already enough. Practice 2, affirmation layering, belonging as proof. Now, let's add words to the rhythm of breath. Start softly, like a whisper to yourself. I am here. Inhale, exhale. I belong here. Inhale, exhale. I earned my place. Repeat these 3 lines again, this time with more steadiness in your voice. Let the words grow in confidence, even if it feels like acting at first. I am here. I belong here. I earned my place. And once more, bold enough that you could hear yourself, even in that empty boardroom. I am here. I belong here. I earned my place. Layer them until they settle, until the body begins to believe what the mind has doubted. As I breathe with you now, I notice my shoulders soften. My jaw unclenches. The blinking cursor on the desk beside me no longer feels like pressure. It feels like possibility. A small invitation to keep showing up, even when doubt whispers otherwise. Maybe you notice something too. Maybe just a hint of calm, a shift in the rhythm of your own breath. That's enough. That's more than enough. Even pausing here tonight is proof of your belonging. You didn't need to fix everything in one sitting. Just showing up, just breathing, just layering these words. It all counts. Let's repeat the mantra again together. I earned my place. Once more, steady. I earned my place. And finally, bold enough to carry into tomorrow. I earned my place. What's one small moment from your week that proves this? Maybe it was showing up even when you didn't feel ready. Maybe it was finishing a task that felt too heavy at first. Maybe it was simply sitting here tonight. Whatever it is, let it be your evidence. Let it speak louder than doubt. Tomorrow may still bring weight. You may walk back into rooms that feel intimidating. But tonight, we reset. Tonight, we rest in the truth that you don't need permission to be here. You've already earned it. For me, my gratitude tonight is simple. The way the city outside has quieted, the cursor blinking on my screen, and the proof that even when I felt like walking away, I stayed.